Landman just released, and it is exactly like Yellowstone. I'm just kidding, it's not. It's actually quite different.
This motherfudger.
What I like so much about Yellowstone is that really nostalgic feel for the ranching and cowboying. It reminds me of where I grew up, and this just does not have that. It has the same maybe feel to it, the same universe. Obviously it's in the South, and these same communities. And if I'm being honest, it's just not as well done. This uplifting elevator music, it does not fit the tone of the show at all. I think that was a mistake. The characters aren't quite as interesting. The writing...
This motherfudger and that...
Is that Madison?
How could he? She's a fucking brunette.
Oh, honey.
I will say this. I liked the first 2 episodes. Actually, I was like, hey, not bad. Not bad at all.
First day, man. Gotta happen. Welcome to the patch.
You did good, son. Ain't about the taste, son. It's about the fuel.
It got kind of weird, though. The stuff with the daughter and the mom, it's just weak.
Swear to God, I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die.
I'll die.
Oh, that depends. Does management mind if I hang my dress from that fan?
It's pandering. It's enjoying looking at these attractive women. Hey, might enjoy it. People who want good storytelling, well, that's another story. You might not. But if you can grit your teeth through those moments, those scenes that are pretty damn cheesy, I think you're gonna like the rest, honestly. That aside, I'm not being biased. These are my genuine thoughts. The major difference here, the main character is not some guy who's well-respected, wealthy, intelligent. He's just like the top of his game. There were obviously some challenges that the Duttons face, but they're very well-to-do. And that's not the case here, and I kind of like that. It's very different than Yellowstone, because a lot of people are comparing it, and that's why I'm doing that. It's just a guy who has to get by and do dangerous work to survive. And I like that. This is the contrast between his previous leader and the new one. The previous guy was really respectable and professional. I really wish this crew hadn't been killed. They had such an interesting story arc, much more than this, which just wastes screen time. I don't quite understand why the mom came to support the kids and then is literally just there supporting the daughter and then doesn't even say a single word to her son, who just had a near-death experience. I think he needs your support a little bit more, but that's her character for you.
I don't really need to come, but if I want to come...
Come to Midland, Texas to fuck your ex-husband?
She seems, obviously, like not the most well-adjusted parent, but hey, she's sexy.
I have to know. Self-control, not gawk, all right? She's 17 fucking years old.
I definitely can't wait till those scenes are over. They're just not my cup of tea. That's fine. I'm not the demographic that they're here for. I would love, though, that the women have a little more... I want them to be written so that they're intelligent, interesting, and they move the plot forward. They're not just like an object to look at. They're just not a plot device right now. It'll get better, maybe. Let's hope. I thought it was an okay show, and I'm gonna keep watching it, but it doesn't light a candle to Yellowstone. But that being said, as an aside, not comparing it, it's a fine show. I think it's comparable to a lot of other decent shows. It's just hard when it compares to such a huge, amazing show. Most shows don't light a candle to Breaking Bad. That doesn't mean they're bad shows. Yeah, give it a chance, I think. There are some good moments for sure. I'm gonna keep supporting it. If you want some thoughts on the last few episodes of Yellowstone, that's my latest video before this. Is Landman worth watching? Yeah, I do think it is. Thank you for tuning in.